Welcome, welcome. Today we are going to build Jango Fetts Slave 1 set 7153. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have already noticed the set is actually built. So, what we're actually doing is creating a stop motion build of it. And to do this, I'm going to reverse everything. So I'm going to deconstruct the set today and then reverse the video essentially, and it'll build. So let's see how it goes. The reason I'm doing this, right, so whoops, I've lost, good start, lost my microphone. So first off, happy Star Wars Day. It is May 4th. Now, secondly, the reason I'm going to be deconstructing the set is because I've been looking at this one for a while. A friend sent it to me. Thank you so much, Richard. It is an awesome set and it is quite valuable, so I'm being very careful with this one. But the reason I want to deconstruct it as opposed to build it is it's a bit of a funny shape, and I think this will look better if I take it apart rather than put it together. We'll see. It might be one of those, I film it, I hate it, I redo it. But over the next probably hour or two, we're going to take all 350-ish bricks off this set and see how it looks. So without further ado, I'm going to try and work out my camera angles, maybe a few little stop motion movements for the end of the video, and I'm going to talk through it on the way. Now please feel free to join me in the chat if you're watching this video after it's live. Please comment below, it will help the video grow. I'm trying to grow this channel, we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, want to get that watch time and just make more Lego. So let's get on. First things first, actually, probably not the first thing, I've already been chatting for a while. New camera, so we're going to be shooting with this. This is the first time streaming with this camera as well, so this could be problematic. I'm expecting a slightly lower frame rate than when I shot on my phone, but we'll see. If it doesn't work out too well, I'll probably work something out next time. I'm having a bit of a battle with some of the technology at the moment, so let's just see how it goes and comment along on the way, and we'll see how we do. Right, this camera I'm going to try and place roughly here so you can sort of see what's going on. This will not be the main camera unless, whoa, first off, don't break the box. Awesome, look at this, my friend actually has the original box. This was a set he had as a child. So I'm going to find my mobile communication device, aka my phone, which I've lost. Oh dear. This is always a good start. These things are normally glued to us, aren't they? Is it under the laptop? No. Okay. For the moment, I'm going to turn this baby around so you can have a good look at it while well, that's a good start. Sorry, Richard, only knocked a couple of little pieces off. It does not matter. I'm actually getting the phone so I can tell you that I'm filming. There we go. Let's leave it nice and steadily there. And let's also get a drink ready because it's always gets hot. Ah, there it is. It's on the football pitch. Currently making some football stop motion. Alright, I've got a... Right, let's see. If I put this camera here-ish and slightly up, you can hopefully see me mostly. It's a dark room. I've got Star Wars t-shirt on because it is thingy Star Wars Day. I'm not going to be able to see the live chat on there because I'm going to need to be able to use my phone. And I'm going to get the broadcast up on here as soon as I can find YouTube. My videos, live. Why is it not showing me live right now? I have gone live, haven't I? Started streaming. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Don't be afraid. Hang on. There we go. All the setup stuff's done. I hope. So I'm going to leave that running there so I can just see what's going on. Make sure the volume's down so we don't get a feedback loop. Put it there next to the GoPro. I just need to get a bag for all the parts. I should have thought about this part before. Let's go with everything. So, collecting parts so I don't lose anything. Might have to do a transfer to the box at some point. And I think we're going to place him on there. Right. Now all I want to do here, I'm going to put it fairly close to the wall. Nope, that's not going to work. Damn. Okay, he's not going to stand, even with a tad of blue tack on. What we're going to do is do it downwards. Be a lot easier. Right, I'm going to switch the view to this one where you can see how I did a few early shots, and now I've got this. So what I think I'm going to do, it's hard, it's really hard sometimes to work out exactly what you want to do prior. So this is really slow on here. Can I get the view on there as well? Interestingly, the view you can see is not 100% the view. Just do a test photo. Oh, it's just really, really poor quality. Sorry, I'm just checking a few things. Oh, it's 1080. There we go. So I was trying to watch my own video back there, and it was just like, it looked awful, and I couldn't understand why. Right, what I'm going to do is actually, I'm not going to do the... So across the bottom, we've got the pictures I've taken. Now, for the purpose of this, we are going to not... That's not too bad a frame rate, actually. So if I move my hand, it just go a bit blurry. So I am controlling this from the computer, but it's a bit weird because I've also got a problem of I can't necessarily see exactly what I'm taking a photo of. So that the background is just a tad out of focus. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't update quick enough on there. Yep. So that's it. I'm going to leave that now. So what I'm going to do is deconstruct it, take the photos I need to take. I'm going to... am I going to turn that off? Sorry, decisions, because some of this is new to me. Yeah. What I'm going to do, start off with this here. Now with these wings up, he sits like that, and that's not going to happen today. There we go. Sorry, I'm thinking so much here that I haven't really chatted much as of yet. So what we're going to do, start off with this lovely big piece coming off. And I've got a pot down near me so I don't lose a single piece. Now here's an issue. Little Boba. Of course, Boba Fett had his own TV series recently. Well, I say recently, last year. Previously fans' favourite. Maybe no longer the fans' favourite Mandalorian though. And take him out. And put him separate. Right. What I'm thinking is actually, I might just slightly move this. So normally, I'd be sticking everything down with blue tack and not moving a single thing. But I've got a slight issue that this is a friend's set, and so I don't really want to break anything. Oh yeah, in maximum. There we go. Right, and then let's start taking this control panel apart. So I'm not following any instructions today because I'm simply deconstructing. I'm really not too bothered about how it's built because I want this to look cool. I want it to look like everything's coming apart. Now this could all go horribly wrong because I might find there's a part that I can't take apart until later. But we'll have to just wait and see. I'm also being extremely careful with everything. I'm going to turn off my camera display for a minute as well. Don't need that right now. I said very careful here. Hello, I can't read that. Sorry, Adia Vermons. How are you doing? Sorry, I was so engaged in actually building, I hadn't noticed you were chatting. How are we doing this evening? Right, let's get these bits next. This is scary because I don't want to move the set at the same time. And obviously I don't want to break anything. Well, this is cool. There's actually detailing. Sorry, I'll try and point out. There's some detailing here which is going under the bricks that we haven't taken off yet. Right, that is a 2x2. That is going to need a brick separator. And this is where it could all go wrong, like I said, because I could take bits apart and it might then hang. It's not my set. It is, as I mentioned earlier in the video, a friend of mine's set who has lent it to me, including the minifigures, which, if you know about this set, the minifigures are rather expensive. So, slowly taking it apart to make the stop motion. Hopefully not causing too much damage along the way. There we go. Now, do we unbuild the whole side here? I think maybe go back to this bit. Now, normally, if you've watched any of my other live builds, I would probably work out how to build this in some sort of cool little logical way, but I'm just trying to be, like I said, very, very delicate with this slave one. Because I want to make a really cool stop motion, but at the same time I don't want to break my friend's expensive Lego set. And I keep accidentally moving it. So again, something I might have mentioned already. Ordinarily, whoops, put too many grids on there. That's horrible. There we go. Ordinarily, I would have blue tacked this down, but the age and love for this set my friend has, I can't. Oh, see, that's all attached there. How cool is that as a set? So just get that on shot. There we go. I don't know if I took a picture between those two. Oops. Got a few in watching now. That's cool. Happy Star Wars Day. This is a set I've been meaning to do for a very long time. I think my friend lent it to me about a month ago and it's been sat waiting. Might even be more than that. Right. So that's the cockpit done. And obviously I zoomed in quite a bit on that. Hopefully got some really cool looking photos. Now I'm looking because I think these arches just come off, and they do. But do they come off easy is the question. No. They need the stuff around them to go first. So next what I'm going to do is zoom back out. I think deconstruct the wings. I shall take these little bits off just to finish off this section. And then I'm going to start, like I said, zooming out. Oh, just move the set. Right, what's still in focus here? That. There we go. This one does not want to come off. Ah, that's not coming off, that's why. Right. Need to just, this might cause some issues. As I minimize it, might lose it for a second. Can delete the last picture taken. There we go. And we're back. So, let's do what I said. Let's turn the camera on. You'll notice when I'm concentrating, I actually go rather quiet. So I'm just doing an ease in, ease out movement here. So the first few frames, quite small movements, and I'm just increasing them slightly while keeping slave one nicely in shot. Now I might need to have a little look at my focus at this point as well. Just as we go round. Oops, wrong button. Now I've done it. I've got a cursor showing in the video, I didn't realise that. There we go. So I'm going to start taking apart the wing. The reason for this is it's getting in my way. It's rather flexible as well. There we go. Right, what's going on here? So I'll just use the studs there to work out. I don't know how easy it was to see on the video, but I've sent the little plate flying out of the shot. And now I'm going to do the same with this one, without moving the slave one too much. So I probably normally wouldn't do this, but I would normally slide stuff in and out, but I probably wouldn't normally build from underneath. And the reason I am is just because some of these parts are just, I don't want to take them too far apart. So again, if you normally watch my builds, you'll know I normally do every single piece. But this being a borrowed set, I'm a lot more nervous. It's really cool. It's got a white Technic piece. I don't know how often I've ever seen a white Technic piece. This might suddenly drop. Oh no, that's cool. That can come off. Doing this with that. I reckon that's come out the other side. I'm hoping we haven't got too much overexposed white here, but you never know. Oh, that's really cool. We've got arch pieces there. Right, where next? I think I'm going to do this section next. For that, what I'm going to do is again move it out. I might try something a bit different here. Just going to get my view on here sorted. Now, I don't know how this is actually going to look, to be honest. Oh, no, that went wrong. Sorry, I've gone very, very quiet. So what I'm doing here, this is the plan, is obviously this whole video is going to be reversed. And I've got this really zoomed in. And I'm moving it millimeters each time I start to take a brick off. The plan there is sorry, I keep concentrating. Is that then it will look like we're moving along the body of Slave 1 as it builds. If that makes some sense. I've just got to A, watch my mic, and B, I need to watch. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to turn it at the same time. Probably a bit too much there. I don't think I've ever been scared building Lego, but today I definitely have a slight nerve about me. Now, I don't know when my friend last built this set, so it's quite possible this Lego has been sat around for quite a few years. Now, I'll probably play this bit back potentially at either 12, 15 or 24 frames per second, which will mean it'll end up being quite smooth. And big fear here is my battery on the camera might actually die. Oh, I've whacked a huge grid on. Actually, you know what? That grid is really quite useful. A very simple man trying to make his way in a very big galaxy. Well, having nerves of steel building this set, I must say. Or unbuilding. Hang on, where's... No, you're not there. How are you doing, Ditzy? Do you like what I've done to your ship? It's always the tiniest parts which are the hardest. No time to put it back together. I'm going to give you the joy of reliving your youth and rebuilding. Whoops. And then you can watch it building, knowing that it wasn't built, it was just taken apart. Alright, Michael, stop. Did I take a picture? Let's move on one more. You know what? I really love the rockets. All the tiny details in this. I've noticed even more. Did she actually? Did she damage it? You're lucky Jango is in such good condition then. Oh, why is there just a tad too much light there? So I dropped it earlier as well. Only 2mm. Oh, why do I have to put white bricks on things? Yeah, thankfully this isn't the UCS slave one with the red parts that don't come apart. Maybe just break. Should have had you here helping me take it apart. Oh, God, I need to do with reducing the light. Oh well. Do you want to see what it looks like now? Just a box of parts. I haven't even got the instructions, you know. The big question is, are you going to sell this to fund Pokemon? Or is this too much of a treasure to sell? You want me to sit on your slave one? No. That's the thing, isn't it? It's once you've sold something like this, you'll never have it again. You'll never, unless you're willing to pay the crazy money that people want. Oops. I was zooming out, wasn't I? Oops. Hopefully nobody will ever notice that I went completely and utterly wrong there in the shots I was doing. There we go. You know, I reckon it's actually easier to build Lego than it is to take apart. Full concentration mode here now. Trying to not move it. Oh god, yeah, you're at work, aren't you? It's Thursday night, isn't it? Not a thingy. Yeah, have fun at work. I will be home tomorrow, I believe. Maybe. So not so bad. What time is it now? It's only 10:30. Yeah, hopefully this one will be live next week. I've got a Y-wing to go up later. And then, well, actually, I've put it in my compilation video already. So if you want to watch that one, it's already tomorrow's video or later today's video, depending where I get to, is actually already up on the channel. Oops. Look at me go. We are zooming. So what I might do is just drop my light. One, that's enough. I was getting really annoyed with the white light. So the problem is the white bricks reflect the white light really, really well. But I don't want everything to be dark, so I have quite a bit of light. So getting the lighting correct for Lego builds is really, really hard. Now let's just take these bits off here. So that's it. I think he's already gone, but my friend lent me this set to take pictures of and to build in stop motion. That is so much trust right there. Whoa. Was not expecting that. This is cool. Look, little storage compartments at the bottom of the ship. This one doesn't have any Han Solos in carbonite, obviously, because it's episode 2. But it also doesn't have anywhere to store a Han Solo in carbonite, really. Do you think Jango... Sorry. Do you think... I'm just thinking about the Mandalorian. Obviously, Mando is training Grogu. I'm really interested in this part. What is it? Oh, that's cool. It's one of those. I might get in the focus range so it can move. Right, let's just start to turn this around slightly as that piece comes off. There we go. Why not actually bring the screen out slightly? That would be a lot easier for me. Oh, that's really disorientating though. Sorry, I'm watching on the camera. I've got a laptop to my left, a camera to my right, and they've both got the same screen on, and I've even got it on my phone. Obviously the phone's got delay on it because it's the live stream. But I can see this in so many places. I'm a bit worried my camera battery is going to die at some point. I don't know if I can see the battery level on there. So I am going to turn that screen off for a bit. Actually, no, I'm not. Not while I'm turning. So indecisive tonight. Now, if you are still watching, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm not overly chatty tonight because I am, like I said, trying to not break this set, which is I believe is from 2002-ish. Because this set is not officially mine. Well, it never will be. I really, as much as people hate it, I really want them to do another Slave 1 UCS. That would be another set I would buy in an instant. I mean, I've just gone and I've ordered the X-Wing. Hopefully, it is coming in the post in the next few days. And I'll be live streaming that one next. I don't know if I'm going to do that one as a build or as a... white bricks. So I'm just going to have a glance. It might mess up the stream a bit, just to see how awful these bricks are looking. Hopefully not. Oh, I think it has. Yeah, you can't see that, can you? Let me get back on there. So again, going in for another zoom. And I've gone very quiet now. And there we go. I think that's where I'm going to leave it pretty much. Zoom wise, I'm just going to check the focus. So I just dropped my keyboard on the floor, which is never a good thing to do. Quite like the most awkward setup in the world here. And my wife messaged me saying, "Have I fainted?" Because there was such a loud bang. So look at these guns. This is awesome. So, whoops, I've broken it. I've really broken it. Whoops. Okay. Anyway, look at these little rockets that come out. This is awesome. I have no idea how I'm going to unbuild this part of the set, but here goes nothing. This is a good idea. Right, we're going to have it at 90-degree angle, and the first one's going to come off. This is going to look awful. Actually, we could have it still moving outwards. That way we hide the... I don't know if I took a picture. So sometimes I use this little trick that's, I want to hide how I'm building something. Like, hide something that could look really dodgy if you see it in normal motion. What I do is I have a moving part happening at the same time. So there I skipped a bit actually. But it's fine, it's fine. I need a drink. There we go. Right. Go and cheat here and have these two pieces just come off. Because if I try and take them apart, it's going to look awful. Right, what can we see? Well, how do I do this every now and then? I change my grid style. I didn't mean to. Right, what can we see currently in the shot? Sorry, very, very quiet, not chatting at all much tonight. Two reasons. One, I'm getting a bit tired. And the second one, I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing. It's quite hard actually to do this in reverse. Sometimes. I'm trying to see, I can't tell on there how many pictures I've already taken. I could have a look in a few minutes. Tell you how crazy I am when it comes to doing stop motions. I must be, because people, if I make a 5-minute stop motion, people will only watch 1 minute of it. And if you're watching this post me actually making this video live, congratulations, you are one of the few who bothers. Right, let's just put those down because that's going to change things. This is really cool. So these are obviously supposed to be bombs, sonic charges maybe? No, it can't be sonic charge. But if you look, it's just 3 little Lego heads, which is quite cool. Just transparent orange Lego heads. I've never seen those before in my life. So that's awesome. I'm sure in almost every set I do, I find something new that I've not really seen before, which is, I really love about Lego. Like, you think after all these years of playing with it, I'd have seen like most of the pieces. Right, here we go. Keep missing my keyboard today. Right, the other wing's coming off now. Decided it is time. So, in any stop motion I do, if there is a way of doing it slightly differently on each side, or I can do a slightly different angle, I do. So I don't know if you noticed, so the other wing was done from the back, whereas this one is now being done from the front. Whoops, that wasn't good. Just gonna have to check that. Just need to minimize the live view. Oh well, it's not terrible. There is a slight jolt, which is annoying, but sometimes these things cannot be helped. Right. This is interesting. What I'm doing. And again, like I said, just adding a bit of interest in there. It is a slightly different way. I've just jolted the starship again. So this is where I normally would use blue tack. If it was my own. Did you hear that crash of Lego? That was my keyboard falling onto a pot and knocking it over. Wow. Assuming this is updating. I think it just, you might find there was quite a big jump there in the video, and apologies, it was just the whole thing catching up with itself. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Because I think once I've taken this one off, there's going to be very little balance in that last part. One more shot. It's another really cool thing about this. There's another kind of drop thing. Now can I take these off? Yes. Without this fall. This is going to become my nemesis now for the next few minutes. I should have done the raw photos on this one actually, just thinking about it. So I have no idea how this piece goes together. Just want to check the focus on that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Apologies if you're watching this. I promise in the future I will put music or something on in the background, because when I get my concentration brain on, I just don't make a noise. I'm silent. Oh god, right, we're going to start moving this around because I've knocked it too much this time. There we go, some classic red Technic pieces in here. How about that? For a way of getting the whole piece out at once. Oh well. Don't believe the lies. Don't know if you saw what I did there, but I took out, what am I doing here? This piece here is so cool. It's a magnet which holds this other piece in. So what we're going to do, because this is quite powerful, slowly move that out. Which is actually surprisingly hard, because it keeps wanting to return to itself. Actually, let's just remove it. I think that's probably the best option. Nothing inside it, but it was quite a cool little thing. Right, I need a drink. How are we looking on the chat? Someone's there, hello? I've been very quiet for the last little while because I've been trying to work out how to deconstruct this for a stop motion build. So if you have just joined, essentially right now, he says he's been too quiet and I've been quiet again. I'm building my friend, I'm unbuilding my friend's Slave 1, Jango Fetts Slave 1 from 2002. I've also just put a magnet on one of my wires, which is probably not a good idea. The reason I am unbuilding it is so that in stop motion I can reverse the video and it will be building. Hi Captain TV Studios, how are you doing? Huh? But yeah, this is a nerve-wracking. I'm just going to put my camera back on so I can see. A nerve-wracking one, to say the least. Yeah, I'm good. What do you do? Because I can see a little Lego figure in your profile picture. I can't see the count of how many I'm up to at the moment. I'm trying to have a look. How many am I up to? I'm interested now. I am at 462, I believe. It is a lot, but if you look at any of my stop motions, they're always between 500 and 1,000, generally. Which it takes a lot, and I don't know how long this video has been going, but this is a 300-piece set, which is a bit mad to spend this long on it and then probably create like less than a 2-minute video. But it's fun. I like doing it. He tells himself. No, I do. 1,000. If you look at my castle, I've been doing some live stop motion, so I'm building the, I can't see it, I've got it in here at the moment, it's in the other room, Lion Knight's castle. I'm up to, I think each bag has been roughly 1,000. So yeah, this camera is going to get worn out rather quickly one day. But what do you do? Do you do actual stop motion like animations, or do you do builds? Can you actually see that? Oh god, oops. I've got a bit too much light on there. Just going to reduce it ever so slightly. And hopefully I'll be able to do. Yeah, I've done a few of those. I want to do more, but I find them quite time consuming to do the setups and everything. As a build is just, it's done. It can take quite a long time though. So 1,000 frames at 12 frames per second. Is there a particular theme that you normally stick to? I know I've seen a lot of Star Wars stop motions out there. That's something I probably should do, but I haven't got into yet. I'm sticking with the castle stuff at the moment. What's the series? Oh, that's cool. I've seen some of the Lego zombie heads and they look awesome. I think I did watch some sort of zombie stop motion the other day, which looked really cool. If you get it right, it looks awesome. I'll get to 11 o'clock. The zombie gladiator. That sounds cool. So have you released some already, or are you just working on it currently? I'll have to subscribe to your channel and have a look. I swear I'm subscribed to about 1 billion stop motion people at the moment. I love it. Can't get enough. Oh, I just realised focus isn't very good there. It's kind of reverse of what you want. Oh, okay, so that's holding the set together now. Okay. We are approaching the end. Yeah, school, work, all gets in the way. Right, I'm going to... Sorry, I'm just also thinking what I'm going to do next. This piece off. Spin. That's really cool. What I'll do, I'll check out your channel after this then. I don't dare mess with my technology at the moment because it's working. That's really cool. So 2,000 pictures. That's what, 120 would be 10 seconds if you do it 12 frames per second. I can't even do the maths in my head today. Uh, 120 be 10 seconds to 1200. Brain's gone to pot. How many minutes roughly is it so far? And you've got a lot of editing to do. Good job I don't do maths for a job, eh? So I did some stuff at 24 the other day, which looks really nice. So if you look on the channel, I've done a lot of my minifigure spins that I do in 12 frames per second, and I've done a few of those at 15 frames just to see what they look like. And they still look really smooth, which is really cool. What did I do? I did a build at 24 frames per second the other day, mainly because of builds people watch about a minute of them and they skip to the end to see the result. And I can't remember which one it was, but it was going to be quite long. So I just thought I'd try it at 24 and it looks really nice. But generally, I'll go for 12 because I think that just looks quite smooth. Oh no, I've got a battery indicator. That's not good. Let's turn off that, try and get as much as we can. We're about to run out of battery. I need to get the charger. So this work quickly now. So this is a new to me camera, but I don't have a way of charging it when it's just the camera yet. So I'm just going to smash through this as quick as I can, and then I'll have to finish it tomorrow, I'm guessing. Oh, that holds everything on, does it? Let's loosen all of that. To be fair, the camera's done pretty well so far. This is my first time streaming with this one. Oops. So I wasn't quite sure how long it would last. Ooh. Hoping that if I've turned the screen off, it will just last out a little bit longer, just to get me through. Oh no, what's happened to your camera? What do you use? That a question as well. Oh no, do you know, what was its picture count when it died? Do you know? Is that? That is the problem with this, you take a hell of a lot of pictures. So that's holding that on. So maybe now we need to take these bits off. This is where the unplanned nature of doing this is a bad idea. What camera was it? That's right, I was just saying, what camera was it? Nice. Are you planning to get another one? I feel like my live view has stopped updating itself. Put it there. Alright. Wow, that did not go well. Oh dear, I've just broke, I don't know how well you can see on the stream, I've just broke a big bit off. How do I make this look good? How do I style it out? There we go. Oh, hello, Fancy Pants as well. 33, that's good, 33 frames per second, Jesus. That'd be really smooth. I'm just going to get a focus and I'll see what you're all chatting about. There we go. How are you doing tonight, Fancy Pants? Well, considering I had a low battery warning a few minutes ago, it seems to touch wood be being okay right now. This is a Canon 600D. So I got this one second hand actually. Obviously they're really old cameras now. That is perfect. It seems to be perfect for doing this. God, the not perfect thing is breaking all your Lego as you're trying to build it. If I knock that side off as well, I can just pretend that this is exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's great. I only started the channel 5 months ago, I want to say. November. End of November, December. And it's growing pretty damn quick, so I'm quite happy with that. I need to get my watch time up there. My watch time is a measly few hundred hours at the moment. Which everyone says it's the watch time is the easy part, so I don't know, people watch most of my videos, people seem to watch about 30 seconds to 1 minute of, I find. So a long way off the 4,000 hours that I need if I want to get any money from this. I'm doing good, Fancy Pants. How are you doing? Yeah, so I've changed tactics a little bit recently. I've started shortening my videos and speeding things up to try and get more people watching. And the few stop motions I do generally are around 45 seconds, I think. So a lot shorter. I'm hoping that gets more reach. But when you look at what YouTube says, it's like a lot of the time they seem to just stop showing the videos to people, which is really annoying because it's sort of like you're getting a good click-through rate, but then nobody's watching because nobody can see it. I seem to have really big boosts with subscribers as well, so I'll get like sometimes 10 a day, and then like last week's just been 1 or 2, so it's slowed down a lot. But yeah, and stop motion builds even more, and it's the amount of hours of work that goes into it. It's just crazy. I think if I see someone's stop motion channel, I actually generally try to fully watch the videos for them, leave the likes, all that stuff. Oops, what's going on here now? So I've done this in the wrong order. I should have just pulled this one out think this bit's going to look a bit janky. Oh well. Thank you. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Like I said, I'll make sure I subscribe to you as well after this. If I'm not, I might already be, because like I said, I've got a lot of stop motion people on my channel. And my next little stop motion thing, I'm going to shout out, if you suggest a football team name and it gets voted the best, I'm doing shout outs for channels on that one, which I'm hoping will be a good video. Hopefully next week this will go. So I've got a Y-wing, what's it called? Resistance Y-wing that I built a couple of days ago. I say built, I unbuilt that one actually, so I bought it second hand and it was easier to unbuild it. But that's going up on the channel tomorrow now. I won't do it today. And then this one will probably be next week. All going to plan. Oh, I've got to change the battery pack warning, which means that is it. Yeah, so I've seen a couple of those, so I don't really understand how they work. Hang on, right, I'm going to change cameras because this one is going to die. I'm going to put the batteries on charge for a minute. There we go. There's this, I can't remember who it is, somebody's running a stop motion contest. And, oops, I'll face it towards me for a minute. I need to get another battery pack, or I need to get the charger. Oh, that's warm. Put my battery on charge. I've lost it now, I've lost the shot. Yeah, so I saw a stop motion contest the other day, someone's running, and they've only got like 400 subs or something, but it looks like there was quite a few people commenting on it. I was like, I just don't get how they had so many comments and views. But I might actually have a go at theirs once. But I don't know. So I've got a few Playmobil stop motion guys that follow me, and a few Lego builders, like stop motion Lego builders. I don't think there's many who do Lego stop motion. Yeah, Fantasy Pants. So I do lots of Lego builds, and this is Jango Slave 1 that I've been doing. I've just run out of battery on my camera though, so I've got probably like 20 bricks to go. Favorite channel at the moment? I think it's, is it Jang Brooks? He does some really cool. He does a swimming pool stop motion. Where is it? Can I have a look now? Now that I can mess around with the technology. Oh, something wrong because I might have a YouTube. That's right. Not that. YouTube. I'll tell you in 2 seconds who my favourite was. Oh look, Mr. Lego Bricks Live. Actually, Brick Domination. He does some really, really cool medieval stop motions. I really like him. And he does he paints the figures and things like that, which are just wicked. Is that Glick Films? I'll have to look him up. Oh my god, I've got hundreds on here. Go Brick. No, maybe I don't actually follow him. Is it a Jumanji film? Oh, he's the one who did the space stop motion build. He's quite cool. But yeah, Brick Domination, he does some really good stuff. And is it groundbreaking animations? Oh, he does all the little fight scenes. He's quite cool. It's not Jango. Who is it? SW Bricks. No. I can't remember. Oh, what for this today? I'm using Digicam. So I used to just do it on my phone and literally screen shared it, but I'm trying Digicam today, which connects to the camera, to the laptop, push the spacebar to take photos. It's got a live view. It seems pretty cool. So I'm just going to stick blue tack, stick this set down so it doesn't get knocked. But I've only just started using Digicam this week, so we'll see how they come out. But I want to get Dragon Frame and I've got a bit of spare money. What do you do, Fancy Pants? Let's have a look at you. Yep. So normally when I build, I stick everything down. Oh, you did the Darth Vader and Kylo Ren one. I remember that. I've seen that. That's really cool. So again, I already follow you, I think. Yeah, I think it's like £300 here in the UK, so not cheap. Not cheap at all. But I do DaVinci for the actual edits, and then as I'm just trying this Digicam at the moment to see if it's any good for taking actual photos. It seems to be. It seems to be working, and everything goes straight to the laptop. It's supposed to have onion skin, but I can't get it working. Yeah, I've just, oh, I say I'm broke, but I've just got to brought more Lego. What have you used for yours in the past? Subscribe on you, I didn't realise that. Right, I'm going to see if I've got enough battery just to finish this off. Giving it about 5 minutes to charge. Yeah, I think I was looking, and it was completely different when it was in dollars to pounds. I mean, that just happens, doesn't it? But UCS Falcon. That's I did a time lapse of that one. I got that set back in 2019, and I want to do that in stop motion. I've done a time lapse build of it, and it took me about 6 months on and off because we had a new baby at the time. But yeah, that's my biggest. I've then also got UCS Y Wing, which is I think that's about 1900 bricks. I'm building the Lion Knight's castle at the moment, so that's another live stream I've been doing, and that's 4,000, I want to say. So yeah, a few really big sets coming when I get the time. Yeah, what about you guys? What's the biggest sets you've done? I've got your Grandpa versus Vader versus and Kylo Ren on the laptop at the moment. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I try to make them look good. Some of the first ones I've done, I'm like, I look at now and they're nowhere near the quality that I do now, and I'm sure the same will be in 6 months. I'll say the ones I'm doing now look rubbish. So I'm learning. Every time I do something, I'm learning. Just gonna have a look at. Let's get your channel up. So what is it? Captain TV Studios. If I got my live stream on here, actually, I'll be able to click you, won't I? He says, if it works. That's cool. I had, so one of my friends messaged me the other day because he was at essentially a car boot sale, we call it over here. And he'd found a load of Lego, so he was just like, do you want any of this? Which there was loads of minifigures I ended up getting. Mainly because I want heads and things to do different stop motion bits with. What minifigure did you get? Yeah, I'm doing. So I've got 2 kids at the moment. I'm buying a lot of sets for them, which is a bit mad, but it's good. But you'll see there's like the Frozen set I built the other day. Right, how do I click on you? There we go. So if I copy that, I should be able to find you. He says, Captain TV Studios. There we go. I am subscribed to you already. Look at that. What did you do then the other day? Oh yeah, I've watched a few of yours actually. The Shield Throne stuff. Yeah, I have been watching some of your stuff already. That's really cool. I love your little sword fight. Actually, the short. I think that was the one I saw ages ago. Like, it's actually quite good. Like your little sword, where it zooms in at the end, it looks really awesome. Like just the speed of the zoom and everything. Oops, I've just knocked a pot of Lego over. Right, let's see if we've got a bit more battery and finish this off. Ow. And then I better go to bed in a minute because I've got work tomorrow. Right. Battery in. Camera on. 2 bars. That should get us there. Right. Stop this. And where's the live view? YouTube main. There we go. We're back-ish. I just need to sort out what this is doing. No, that's Digicam. Canon, why are you not updating? There we go. Let's maximize that and minimize the side bits, and then hopefully, there we go, we're back. Move the GoPro out the shot. Oops. Is that looking alright? I can't tell. Let's finish this off. And take a picture because it's probably moved slightly. And it has got a bit of blue tack on here. Oh, what did you think of that one? That was literally... So I was doing some thumbnail shots for a different video. And I just decided to start animating with the other figures I had laying around. And yeah, it became... And I've got that dragon I picked up. So I picked him up second hand at a Lego show a few weeks ago. So I really want to use him and try and animate him. He's very big is the only problem. So it's gonna... I've got another little project on the go, which is on my bigger table up there. So as soon as that one's finished, I'm gonna, I think, try and do a series that's something like animating like emotions with the dragon, essentially. Is the idea. But we'll see, because he's very flexible and it's very cool to use. So I'm rushing this a little bit because I'm trying to do it before the battery dies again. Oh, was that in focus? Yes, it is. Good. So I have got plans as well for a much bigger sort of castle themed. I've got a few plans. My problem is I'm forever writing scripts and stories as they pop into my head, but I'm never getting the time to film them. I know how many photos I'm up to. I should have had a look a minute ago when it stopped. Right, let's zoom in. Just get the grid lines on so I know where I'm going. There we go. Let's take this one. Start finishing it off. So the hard part is because this is a borrowed set, I suspect I now need to rebuild it. I might time lapse that. that was a cool set. I really like that one actually. It was quite a nice build. I think I did that in a live stream. I think that might be my first one. Quite nerve-wracking. Whoops. Come here, you. So like my videos, I try as well. I think I did it in that one. Add little stop motion pieces into them, like with the minifigures. But this one, obviously, I'm probably not going to. What do you think? Some of it I look at and I think looks smooth, and other stuff is just bad. I bet this one's going to be a bit janky in places because I've notched the set every now and then. But thank you. It's nice when people say good stuff about it. Oh, is that taking a photo? Good. I always think the minifigures, like the little, I don't know if you've seen them yet, the minifigure rotations I do, I always think they come up really well. But then each minifigure takes like 10 to 20 minutes sometimes. I did I think it was series 23 minifigures. I did those in like full stop motion. So originally when I first started, I was building minifigures in stop motion and then doing the spins just as a video. The series 23 minifigures I did as a complete stop motion, and that was, yeah, took forever. Oops. That's fun. I like building, even if it does take a long time. Right, what have we done here? See, you just said everything's so smooth, and I reckon this is going to be the god awful jumpy around piece, because it's all, the weight's just gone from one side and the Lego's jumped upwards. I don't know if you've noticed. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's... Thanks. So the Maiden in the Forest one, that's, yeah, that's kind of my first go at a larger project that I've sort of got in mind, involving the forestmen and the orcs, etc. And I was just sort of, originally it was more just a test, and I was trying out a few different techniques in that, and I think that actually came out pretty well. I've got a couple of stop motions I haven't released yet, but I'm going to. I just haven't got around to it. Which one's that? Forest Hideout? Yeah, so Forest Hideout, that's a wicked set. That came with the castle as a gift with purchase, although I bought it after because I was silly and didn't buy the castle on the first week, which I should have, because I knew I was going to buy it at the end of the day. Which is why I bought the X-Wing a couple of days ago, even though I can't probably afford it because I've got a lot of other stuff going on. But that set I think came out really well, and that was quite quick actually. That only took, I say quick, I think it took 2 or 3 hours to build in stop motion. Might even been less actually. I feel like I might have done that on a hour lunch when my kid was asleep, and then I had a tiny bit to finish off. So if you look at my really early stuff, the Western stuff, that's probably not as smooth. That was, oh, that's not going to come off because that's a corner piece. Is this all still in focus? What I'll try and do at the end of this is a short video, a short rewind almost of what it looks like now. Yeah, literally November. I think Sheriff's Lockup was my first video. I can't remember what date it was exactly that I started, but it does seem to be growing quite well. Like I said, I think people love my shorts is the main thing. Like those get quite a few views. I need to get more on the long form videos because they're the ones I like doing. That's, yeah, I see that set I absolutely love. I'm really tempted to redo that video in the style of how I do it now, and I need to redo the minifigures because they're so different. Whoops, what have I just done? Okay, thank you. I'm improving all the time. I think every video I do I learn something new, which sounds silly but it's so true. Let's get that bit of blue tack off there. I hope it's not too obvious. What did they do at the end? Oh yeah, they were hiding in the barrel buckets and stuff, weren't they? Yeah, I love those Western things. So my first ever bit of, well no, actually not my first ever bit of stop motion, my first ever bit of Lego stop motion was a Western shootout involving that set and the other ones that I've got that built just after that. And I set up a little town and basically, whoops, focus. Ah, damn it, battery's just gone again. I'm like 10 bricks from the end, aren't I? It's so annoying. So I'll be ordering on Amazon tomorrow as a new battery. So shorts mostly are minifigure rotations, and they're normally in the video. There's a few which aren't, but most of them are in videos. But that's sort of, I think that's what a lot of people like about the channel. But minifigures take so much to buy. Some I really want to get, but I just haven't yet. Let's have a look. I'm going to set up a new scene on OBS. So the more recent ones, I add in little animations as they go round and as they get built, whereas when I first started I didn't do that. Let's add a new source, window capture, digicam. Can I do add existing? And it will be no. Okay, delete that one. Window capture. Cam large. Wow, I have caps lock on. There we go. Alright, I'll be there in a few minutes. Let's have a little look to see what it looks like. How many photos? 752. Oh, you can see the blue tack. I didn't realise that. That actually looks quite smooth, quite cool. Oh, the zoom looked quite nice. So I've done a few things today which I don't normally, that I haven't done before, because so when I was doing it before, I could only digitally zoom on the old camera. So it's my phone essentially, the Samsung. But just having a look to see how this looks today. That's pretty damn cool. I like the zoom. I like being able to get right into the set. It's a shame that the white is slightly a bit too bright. Yeah, first to see this. I don't know what frame rate I'm going to do this at yet, whether it'll be 12 by 18 or 24. Oh, what happened there? Ah, that one needs to go. Yes. There we go. There's a little funky twist there. I might just remove that later. Yeah, you can tell it's moving a bit more than normal because I haven't got it stuck down like I normally would, but because it's my friend's set, I didn't want to. I just realised I didn't do any wide shots of it. These are my test shots just before I started streaming. You're welcome. And there we go, deconstructing it. I can't believe it's 700 pictures though. Jesus, what's that going to be? Let's have a look. 751. That's only 62 seconds. So it's only a minute so far. That's alright then. That's not bad at all. Right, I wonder, is there going to be enough battery to finish it off? So annoying. That's right, isn't it? 700. divided by 12 is, yeah, roughly 60. So it's going to be roughly a minute long. But that'll be good. So what did I do last time? I can't get up on here, but I did Mando helmet last week. Whoops, I've just randomly opened it. He was 1,348 pictures. And I think that might have been 24 frames per second in the end. I can't remember. I know there was one I did at 24 frames. Just to try it out and see what it looked like. See how people reacted to it. But yeah, it's good though. I like having this many pictures. Right, I'm gonna try one more go at this, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So let's get live view up. Let's get back on here. Let's hide that one, and Canon live view, new live view. Maximize. This is really weird. When you have the live view on here, it really affects. Right. Let's do something here. So I'm going to take that photo. I need to go on to Digicam control. Oops. That's okay. Cool. I wasn't quite sure. If the set had moved. Yeah, I'm literally going to I'm hoping this last bit of battery is going to be more than enough just to finish off what I've started. Right, he can start coming out a bit quicker. I think I worked out in that video I did today, there was a compilation of all my Star Wars videos, and I think I worked out I've actually done, if I include the calendar, it's over 4,000 bricks, which when you consider most of the time I do 2 photos per brick, it's quite mad. Right, let's move this one in. Yeah, it's quite mad how many photos I must have taken over the last 5 months. But also pretty cool. Right, I'm going to try my hardest to keep this still. Yeah, please do, and I'm subscribed to you, so I'll look out for your zombie video, because that would be really cool. I do like a good zombie film. I haven't had a decent zombie film in years. And thanks for watching. I can't say that Oh, what the build? Yeah, so that was my. I'm gonna say my first. That was actually my first stop motion. That was on a different channel originally. And I did it. I can't remember if I was just ill, if I had COVID, but I just decided I was going to build it in stop motion, have a go, and that was how it all started. This new wave for me. Have you seen the? I did a Darth Vader. It's some Darth Vader transformation, but it was the Darth Vader. What do you call it? His birth scene. I think I called it Darth Vader birth. But I remade the scene out of episode 3, where he becomes Darth Vader, like frame for frame, basically. And I think that one came out pretty good, but it's got barely any views. There we go, 5 photos from the end. So actually at the end of that video, there's a video I'm releasing tomorrow. But I just thought I'd throw it in there. Boom. Yeah, I need a bigger bag. You know what, I might use this as the thumbnail. I can maybe just cover up the fact it's a co-op ice cream tub. It's a good reason to eat ice cream because you need more places to store Lego. Pop it there. I have got Jango, but he is very well wrapped up at the moment. There we go. Let's get that all in focus. Awesome. Well, that is, I think, me done for tonight and heading off to bed. That is a really cool set. Yeah, box artwork. Whoops, if you want to see it really close. So this is my friend, so I've got to take very good care of it, and I've got to rebuild it tomorrow, which will be fun. I have played Minecraft, but not for a few years now. Don't get time while building all these. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing some of your stop motions coming out. Yeah, start commenting and liking. I'll definitely comment back and comment yours. I always do. Like the Play and Build guys that follow me, we seem to have a mutual understanding of commenting each other. So that's how I'm gonna go off to bed, and I'll put this video up sometime next week. I've got a minifigure video coming, another Star Wars video coming, and depending how I get on, I'm working currently. I don't know if you will see it, 'cause the darkness. Oops. Let's go on to OBS and put this on to GoPro. There we go. So this is the current project of a Lego football stop motion. So lots coming. But I'll probably live stream again next week when I build. What am I building next? Castle probably next. I've got a few Star Wars sets, but I've got two waiting. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I don't think I've got the castle in there at the moment. No, castle's in the other room. The Lion Knight's castle. Yep, see you next time. Oops.